Game Loot Network.
We realize that the future is in mobile and tablet and PC gaming, as well as the console business once the next generation gets going here. So it is additive now. I think it becomes a larger part of our core business going forward. The size now of the funnel of the number of people who play games because of mobile, phones and tablets, obviously. When I got in this industry, was tens of millions of gamers. It's literally billions of people. So I'm not sure anything goes away. I actually see this as incremental. It's clearly our industry's future. Dedicated portable gaming device, the Game Boys, the PSPs, the 3DSs are certainly under pressure. We're still supporting into a certain extent and seeing how these things go over the next couple of years. But I think, to your point, there's going to be a lot of tablets opened on Christmas Day. There are a lot of phones that are used as gaming devices open on Christmas Day. And that does put pressure on dedicated gaming devices.
Well, we've seen this moment where the sales of tablets and smartphones have vaulted past the sales of PCs. We see crummy results from companies like Dell and Hewlett-Packard, and the margins getting worse and worse there. Is there a tipping point coming, or are we already there?
I think we're pretty close to it. I mean, we're going to watch what happens on Christmas Day with the activations of titles like The Simpsons Tapped Out. You know, as you alluded to, we're the #1 publisher on iOS with games, and we expect to be lit up on Christmas Day. The first thing you do when you get a tablet or a smartphone, you say, what is the best use of this? I'm going to download some games. And we're watching very closely what happens on the servers on the 25th of December. But the big increase is the 34 free-to-play social and mobile games that are also under development or we've already launched this year. So this balance of less is more, bigger titles we're putting more, like a Battlefield 3, like a Madden NFL 13, like a Medal of Honor and Need for Speed. But then, like The Simpsons Tapped Out, Real Racing 3 for mobile, Madden on social on Facebook itself. Where we've taken our R&D and redeployed it is on what we believe ultimately will be the future, which is mobile and social.
What we've seen from other businesses, again, are lots more sales on mobile and for that matter social, but at a lot smaller increment. When is it going to be big enough, or is it already big enough that you can make the same kind of money at a much lower price point?
Well, I think you first of all, look at the cost. You know, it's 1/10 in some instances, maybe even 1/20th, the cost of R&D versus getting it on the platform of an Xbox 360 or a PS3. Then it's about free to play. The size of the funnel, you know, price is no longer a barrier because most of these games are free to play. Again, The Simpsons Tapped Out, a free game. But it's microtransactions. And there'll be days where we think, when we look at iOS, that we might be doing $1 million a day on that single game, on that platform alone.
Hi everybody, this is Rick Ricketts from Clearwater, Florida. I want to thank you for accepting my invitation and meeting with me tonight. I know a lot of you have been in some fun business adventures with me, and I certainly want to thank you for that. I think some of my closest friends are really going to get a chuckle when they hear what I want to tell you about, because I'm probably the most untechnical person in the world. I am, without a doubt, the dumbest guy with a smartphone in Pinellas County, Florida. But at my age, I was looking for something to do that was fun, something that would help a lot of people and make some good money while still having that fun. You know, folks, life is not about what you make, it's what you leave behind. And what I want to do today is I want to share a business opportunity with you. And the name of this company is the Game Loot Network. And I flew up to St. Louis, not St. Louis, Kansas City, two Saturdays ago and met with the owners of this company. And I really bought into what they were doing. You know, they started this company really about a year ago, and they had a totally different marketing plan. And he called me up and he said, Rick, I'd like for you to come up and see what I've done and how I've changed the marketing plan. I'd like to find out if you would like to be part of what we're doing. So I flew up, met with him. They have an 8,000 square foot home office in Kansas City, Missouri. Unbelievable people. And I really got excited about what I saw. So what you're going to see right here on this first page is it talks about the industry, and this industry is the gaming industry. And I'm not talking about gamble, because I don't gamble. I'm talking about the games that kids and adults play on their iPhones and they play on their tablets. What I'd like for you to do right now, before we get started and I start telling you about the company, I'd like for you to watch this short 3-minute video. This is what I saw that really piqued my interest and got me excited about Game Loot.
Did you know that by taking advantage of your social media contacts, your friends, and your followers, the mobile gaming industry generated over $40 billion last year and is projected to grow over 50% in the next 2 years alone to over $60 billion annually? Now let me ask you, How much of that crazy money are they paying you? I mean, they are using your contacts after all, right? Well, for the first time in history, the game is about to change. Keep listening. Now, you may or may not have a passion for gaming, but there is definitely no avoiding this multi-billion-dollar gorilla either. Could you imagine if every time someone sent an invitation to play a game like Candy Crush, you could potentially get paid? How many game invitations have you received? Mobile gamers are quite likely the largest unpaid sales force in the world today. Wouldn't it be nice to have a huge sales force that was so passionate about your product that they work for you for free? Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how you can generate massive income from the mobile gaming craze and put an army of passionate, unrelenting, and unpaid salespeople to work for you. Please stop what you're doing and pay close attention as I reveal how you can turn this passion into profits. Listen, I know there is a lot of hype out there, but smart business leaders can see through hype when they're able to relate to the reality of the information presented. If you use social media, then you know how many people will send you invitations to play games. They send invitations again and again and again. Like great salespeople, they're passionate and persistent, but these people aren't getting paid. They're simply sending these invitations so they can get a free upgrade or a few extra lives within that game. So, to say that people are willing to promote games is not hype. It's something that you and anyone else who hears about this will have seen and experienced themselves. But now, they can actually share in the massive revenues being generated by this mobile gaming revolution. Let me explain the Game Loot Network and how people who act on this opportunity can start generating a full-time income fast. It's really simple, actually. Game Loot Network pays people to introduce great mobile games to established networks of passionate gamers. This industry-changing program offers a compensation plan where you can win prizes and earn income when people play and share those games. If you're listening to my voice, I bet you know at least 100 people who play games on their mobile devices on a regular basis. Hey, maybe you're one of them. Angry Birds is a great example. Did you know that about 200 million people play Angry Birds every day, and that the company who launched it is worth over $1 billion? What about Candy Crush? Like I said, everyone has been invited to play Candy Crush. Most people have been invited multiple times. The company that launched it recently sold for almost $6 billion. And over 93 million people play that game every single day all over the world. The profits are massive. You've probably at least heard of Clash of Clans. This game made over $830 million in its very first year, and the company who made this game is estimated to be worth over $10 billion today. Have you ever played or seen someone play the game Draw Something? Ready for this? They had 20 million downloads in the first 10 days, and 7 weeks later, they sold it for $200 million. Doesn't that sound like a lot of money? When a game goes viral on social media, it can generate enough money to run a small country. Users played, liked, and shared those games, and the gaming companies took advantage of their contacts, their friends, their followers, and their gaming passion to create amazing success. So, how much money did they pay out to the people who made them billions? Nothing. Zero. Because those billions upon billions of dollars were generated without actually paying a cent to the people who promoted them. But now is your chance to cash in on this incredible phenomenon. You are one of the very first people in the world to know about the vision of the Game Loot Network, where home business enthusiasts can now claim a chunk of this multi-billion-dollar industry. Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and so many other billionaires state that the absolute key to wealth is to pursue passion and seize the opportunity to monetize it. Your opportunity to monetize the passion for gaming is here. In fact, there may be no more lucrative passion in the world right now. Game Loot Network is the ultimate gaming community that combines three incredible elements, creating an awesome mobile gaming experience that is the foundation for this massive opportunity. Game Loot Network will feature an ever-expanding library of mobile games, a fun and exciting social gaming community that you can be a part of and help to grow, and a gamified prize center called Loot Cove, where your tokens can be used to compete to win valuable prizes. Game Loot Network has just gone live with their compensation plan, and people from all over the world are getting ready to harness the mobile gaming juggernaut and convert it to cold hard cash. So let's get you set up and rolling. Here's how it works and what you need to do right now. Click the link below and discover how you can become a game ambassador and take full advantage of the global passion that is gaming. People who act now will gain a larger market share than people who act tomorrow. People who act tomorrow will have a bigger opportunity than those who act next week. So, if you are seeing this right now, you will be in a powerful position by taking action. Click the button below this video and get started as a game ambassador right now to be involved in the incredible mobile gaming revolution at its very inception. If you have dreamed of wealth and freedom from the conventional 9-to-5 schedule that enslaves everyone else and are ready to profit from the passion people have for gaming, the universe is set to reward you. Your story will match the story of all the wealthy people who tapped into the passion and seized an opportunity when it was presented. The time to act on this is now, right now. Click the button below this video and embark on this life-changing journey with us. Game Loot Network.
When I saw this video for the first time, I hope you saw something that excited you, but it really appealed to me. And now after watching this video, what I'd like to do is I'd like to share with you how that you get paid from the marketing side of our company. It says there's 3 steps to change your game. You know, there will be people that get involved with us that will just play games, and it says on the front page, play games with your friends and family and win prizes. Some people will just do that. But I want to show you how to become a game ambassador with our company. I want to show you how to get commission qualified. I want to show you how to level up your game. In just a few minutes, you'll understand what level up your game means. How to become a game ambassador. You pay $100 one time to become an ambassador, and you get 500 tokens that you play the games with. You subscribe to our marketing arcade for $24.99. So we have a total startup cost here of $125. When you do that, you become a game ambassador in our company. And now what I want to do is I want to share with you how you get commission qualified, and it's real simple. What it says is that you personally sponsor 3 game ambassadors and place them in one of each of the 3 legs. This business has 3 legs. So the first person you put in position 1. The second person is your number 2 and number 3. When you have sold this business to 3 people, this company does something unbelievable. Now, here's a business that you sell for $125. You sell it to 3 people, and this company is going to send you a bonus of $250. And by the way, this company pays weekly, and that's not W-E-A-K-L-Y either. That's weekly. So here you sponsored 3 people. You shared the business with them. They've joined. You've got a $250 bonus. But what's really exciting, they also start paying you $5 every day into your account. 5 times 30 is $150. So once you've got 3 people, you're making $150 a month residual income. To me, that's unbelievable. And you don't have to sell anybody diet cookies or some kind of juice that tastes like motor oil. Everybody's playing games. It's a $40 billion industry. You watched it in that video. And what we're offering you is a chance to be part of a $40 billion industry for a startup cost of $125. So as you see right here, it says, how do you reach your next level? You remember those first 3 people that you shared this business with? They joined, and when they joined, what you should do is go out and help them get their first 3 people, and that's what I'm going to do. I put a guy in the business today in Tampa this morning. I met him over on Fowler Avenue by University of South Florida, and I signed him up in the business. And out in our center right now, he's got a guy here watching this. And see, I want to help Martin get his first 3 people. So it says help those first 3 people get their first 3 sales. And you'll see on the screen here that when they've got 3 sales, let me go back a page there, Lou, I'm sorry. When they've got their first 3 sales, there's a total of 12 people now in your business. Now they give you another bonus. Remember, you got paid $250 bonus when you had 3 sales. Now when you have a total of 12 sales, 3 in each leg, the company gives you another bonus, and that's $500. You know, I'm going to be in Miami tomorrow night with the owner of this company, Lance Baker, and there's a lady down there that's been in the business 5 days, and she's going to get a check tomorrow night for $750 because she's already brought 3 people into business, and she's helped those 3 people get their first 3 people. So if you'll look on the screen, if you've built a team with 12 people in it and personally sponsored only 3 of them, you have now made $750 in the 2 bonuses, and now you're making $20 a day. Now 20 times 30, that's $600 a month. Do you know that an extra $1,000 to $500 to $1,000 a month will change Martin's life? The key to this business is how many people you can help make an extra $500 a month. Let me show you the next level, okay? So you remember those first 3 people that you personally brought into this business? You've helped them get their first 3. And then what you want to do is help those people get their first 3. What is really amazing, now you've got 39 people in your business. That's in the perfect world. And if you've got 39 people, then they pay you another bonus, folks. That's $1,250. So for building the team that you see on this screen, and you could build it by personally bringing 3 people into business, if you help them get their 3 and help those people get their 3, now they've given you a $1,250 bonus. So they've paid you $2,000 in bonuses for building a team with 39 people, but just look down. Now they're paying you $30 a day. Folks, that's $900 a month. And I'm from a small town in South Carolina, and I know what $900 extra a month would do for people. So if you're looking for something, to me, we've got an unbelievable product that is growing. They say it's going to be a $100 billion industry over the next 3 years. That's $100 billion annually. I want to show you something that's really, really got me excited. You know, we talk about daily residual income. That's when you got 3 people, it's $5 a day. When you've got 12 people, it's $20 a day. When you got 39 people, it's $30 a day. So that's the daily residual income. See where it says one-time level up bonus? Do you understand what level up bonus means now? 3 people is your first level up bonus, $250. 12 people is your second level up bonus. That's another $500 bonus. Your third level up bonus is 39 people. That's another $1,250 for a total of $2,000. What I want to explain to you is this has the 40% rule in those 3 legs. What that means is you have to have a minimum of 40% in each leg. So you could have 2 legs that were 40%, and you could have a third leg that was 20%. The perfect world is, folks, if you'll just go out, put somebody in a business, and help them get their first 3 people like I'm going to help Martin do. And if Martin puts in Stephen, I'm going to help Stephen get his first 3 people. That's the power of this business, is just share this business and go help the people that you share it with. I want to show you something that's really got me excited. You know, we talk about those level up bonuses, and that's really powerful. But if you'll look on this screen here, this goes all the way down to if you have a team of 3,000, look at that, 3,000 people, you could be making up to $3,000 a day. To me, that's scary. And everybody's not going to be building that big. If I was telling you today, if you're looking at this business, I would tell you that most things that people want to do is they want to get their ROI back. That's the return on investment. What I want to help Martin do is get his $125 back. And if I help him put 3 people into business, he's not going to get a return. He's going to double his investment of $125. And to me, that's exciting. Let me tell you what I'm the most excited about in this whole pay plan. And it's called the Builder's Bonus. And they wanted to create this to build a culture. In other words, not just put people in and leave them. They want to build a culture of helping people. So what I'm excited more about than anything else is this Builder's Bonus. Let me explain this to you. You see this screenshot? Once you've personally sponsored 3 people and they've turned into 12 people, from then on, you see in the top picture, it says your 4th personally sponsored people. When I sponsored Martin this morning, my goal is to help Martin get his first 3 people. And if you'll look on the screen there, when Martin gets his first 3 people, they're going to pay him a $250 bonus. But you know what's wonderful about that? Because I was willing to help Martin get his first bonus, they pay me $500. See, the 5th person you personally sponsor, they make $250. If you personally sponsor them, you make $500. Now you see there, 3 people, the 4th, 5th, and 6th person you've sponsored. See, if I help those 3 people get their first 3 people, each one of those people are going to make $250, but I'm going to make $500, $500, $500. It's wonderful when you can help somebody else and also help yourself at the same time. And realize this, folks, it's just not your 4th, 5th, and 6th person. From then on, from the 4th person on that you personally sponsor, you have the ability to get that Builder's Bonus. Let me show you the last page, which really will get you, really got me excited. You see that person up there that says if you help somebody get their first 3 people, they make $250 and you make $500? See, I'm not going to leave them then. I'm going to help them get their 12 people. And they're going to make $500, and this company will pay me a Builder's Bonus of $1,000. If I stick with Martin and he don't disappear on me and I get him a $1,250 bonus, you know what they're going to pay me? $2,500. Me and Martin are going to become real good friends, because when he gets that next bonus, which is $2,500, because I personally sponsored and help him reach that level, which is 100 people, they're going to pay him $2,500, but they will pay me a $6,000 bonus for helping Martin achieve his goals. And to me, folks, that's unbelievable. What I'm looking for is maybe 100 people that would like to make $10,000. See, folks, this whole thing is about going out and sharing this business with somebody else. If you're watching this tonight and this piques your interest, or this makes business sense to you, you need to get back with and give me a call and let me help you get started. If somebody sent you to this presentation tonight, you need to get a hold of them and say, I'm excited, I want to get started. See, this whole thing is not about what you start, folks. And I really do believe this. I tell people every day, it's not about what you do today, it's what you start. You know, I got a couple of friends of mine in my church that are firemen, and their job is to put out fires. And my job for the last 20 years in network marketing is to start them. I want to go out and start a fire that will change a lot of people's lives. I was over at Disney the other day, and I was on the boat going from the front gate to the Magic Kingdom, and they said something on the boat that really grabbed me. And I had to come home and I shared it with my wife. I've been in network marketing a long, long time, and I've met a lot of people, but the statement that they made on that boat was, if you don't have a dream, how could you ever have the opportunity of your dreams coming true? See, folks, if you don't have a dream to do better, if you're not looking for something, see, I get up every day looking for an opportunity. I hope you're looking for one today, because I think this is special. And I tell you, there's a lot of advantage to being involved with a company that's on the ground floor. And I think we have a great advantage of the first player move here. And I really am excited about that. I appreciate all of you being on the presentation today. Get back with the person that invited you to it. Get your question answers, and let us help you get started. God bless you. You have a great week. Thank you.
Game Loot Network.